Nala, woohoo!
You ready to play?
This video is sponsored by UNice Hair. Alright, so as you can see, UNice changed their logo, which I love so much. It's a little classy joint. So they gave me this, which was a scarf. It was a wig cap, a comb, and a pair of lashes. Now this is the V-part wig, and you'll see at the top it is very similar to a U-part wig, but the only difference is the shape. I feel like it leaves less hair out with the V as opposed to the U. You could make it a little bit bigger. These have the snap combs in the back and at the bottom, and it also has a drawstring. So this is a Jerry Curl V-part wig. The length is 24 inches. The density is 150. The cap is like a mesh V part with the combs, as you've seen. It is curly, so it's like a mid curly water wave. The shedding was 2%, so pretty much whatever came out on my hand, which was like nothing. After the wash, it definitely was the same texture, and then the application was extremely easy. I was able to receive it within 4 days of them shipping it. Okay, so let me show you how we got to this fly look. Okay, so this is what I did. I parted my hair down the middle, and I wish I would have knew. Here's a tip. Make sure before you do this, you put a little bit of texture in your hair. My hair was a bit too straight for this, but I still got it to work with a little hairspray. So these are the snap combs that I like oh so much, and then this is the elastic strap in the back. Okay, here's the tip. Don't make this too tight when you put it in first, because what's gonna happen is your hair is gonna start sliding, and it's too much tension in the back, and this was happening to me at first, where it's gonna want to pull on each side because my hair is so tight. I would suggest, if you do this, don't have your hair this straight. Blow dry it. You should be good if you have like a nice coarser version. So in the beginning of this, as you can see, I was struggling a little bit. I'm like, it's not that hard. When I first tried it on, my hair was blow dried. This was like a minute after, like probably like a week or so after. So I had, wore my hair, did my flat installs and stuff like that. So it was a little bit harder than usual to do. But again, if you have coarser hair with this, it'll serve you much better. The problem is you can even use a braid. That'll work too. I'm opting to do the no hair left out method for this, but this is how it's supposed to look. Now, the thing about curly hair that I do love is that it does give you a nice amount of texture. So when you have texture in your hair, it's not so defined, which is easier to camouflage that this is a V part as opposed to a U part or something like that. So you do this to the other side as well, and you just put it in and you snap. I did this about 4 or 5 times at first just to make sure that it was in and it was secure. Make sure that you unsnap these combs because they will stay, but you have to get them in there right. Now, as you can see, at this part, she was in there. Okay, she was a little crooked, but she was in there. So I played with it a little bit more, played around with it some more, and it was really because of the fact that I did not have my regular blow dried method hair going on. So here I just took some regular like scissors. It doesn't really matter because it's just for a little bit of texture, so everything isn't so big in my face, because when you do wear curly hair, sometimes it can overwhelm your face. So here I did it on both sides, and as you can see now, my hair is looking it has a lot more texture to it, but it's not all in my face. At this point, I was obsessed and I was excited because I know for a fact I was able to take my wig off. It was super easy. So here, after I was feeling it, I was playing Cassie probably, because that's how I felt, very rockabye baby. And as you can see, it looks great. This is what my U parts used to look like back in the day, or some of my full wigs, but I don't have to worry about no lace, no nothing. If I had somewhere to be, this is a really great like alternative to do. Boom, girl, she cute. And then when you're done and you get home, you can take her off like this and you are done. So shout out to UNice Hair. This is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.
There's no more smiling, talking to you's like climbing a mountain. We need purging. Where is the fountain? I sense the distance. I feel the silence. Baby, I'm trying to find the problems, but if you don't talk, then I can't solve them. All